Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to my colleagues. Thank you to Wes at Evergreen Action and to Michaela and Lauren at Sunrise and all the Sunrise leaders, and thank you also to Reverend Yearwood at Hip Hop Caucus. We are at a unique moment, a moment that we cannot waste. This summer in Minnesota, extreme drought covered much of my state. At the same time, we had historic fires in the Boundary Waters canoe area, which is practically nothing but water. And the amazing Gooseberry Falls that flows into beautiful Lake Superior slowed to a trickle. This is the impact of climate change just this summer in the state that I love so well. Minnesotans understand that addressing climate, taking strong action on climate is a moral imperative. But we also understand that it is an economic imperative, and that by taking strong action, we can create more opportunity. We can create good union jobs. We can create more equity and more fairness in our country. We can create the innovation and the opportunity that is going to drive us to a leadership role, not just in Glasgow, but across this globe for the coming years. Now, when I was Lieutenant Governor, I remember so vividly a group of young climate activists coming to call on me. They were part of an organization called Will Steger Legacy, led and inspired by the incredible Arctic explorer Will Steger. They came into the impressive and grand governor's reception room, a room that was designed to impress, and I would also say to intimidate. And they sat around in a circle with me and they shared with me their deep fear about what the world was going to look like when they grew older. At the end of that discussion, they looked at me and they posed a question to me. They said, "Tina, what are you going to do? You have power. What are you going to do with the power that you wield?" So I'm here to tell all of you today what we are going to do with our power. Not just me and my colleagues standing before you, but all of us, what we are going to do with our power. We are going to make sure that this Build Back Better plan, it is required to include strong climate legislation, legislation that gets us where we have to go to protect our globe. We need to hit the president's goals. We need to make sure that this plan includes progressive, practical policies like moving our utility sector, our power sector to clean power, 80% by 2030. We need to do the kind of work that my colleagues behind me are working on to have clean tax credits, clean energy tax credits, to have renewable energy efficiency plans. All of this we need to do. The Civilian Climate Corps, this is what we need to accomplish. My grandson, my second grandson, baby Harlan, was born almost exactly a week ago. And I want you all to know that I think of baby Harlan and all of the babies born right now, and I want to say that I want to make sure that they get to know what snow looks like in Minnesota. They know what it's like to see that snowfall. That is the pledge, that is the promise, that is why we stand before you today and say, no climate, no deal.